due to the fact that this is an independent film, it's only playing at Nouveau Cinemas. And Nouveau Cinemas are really only found at the waterfront at Cavendish, which is pretty much out of the way for the two of us.
It is. So we go there. Then again, it's only playing at the scene.
Yeah.
At New Metro Waterfront.
Yeah, Scene Extreme.
No, not Scene. The Scene.
It's just called the Scene.
It's just the Scene, and it's far expensive.
Yeah.
130 rand for a ticket.
High prices, ridiculous.
You know, so like, okay, now done. You're not going to buy a sorry lady.
I would
reverse that go.
I would, yeah. No.
Run over the steek in the corner.
No, reverse the charge.
Run over the steek in the corner, because that's also there. Because there's 80 rand a ticket. And that movie already started, even though it said 8 on the website, it started 7:45. So you know, still avel with the men. So
What's the point?
What's the point? So we had to go pay 130 rand to go watch this bloody movie. And it's really just 130 rand to sit in a lazy boy.
Yeah, more so recliner.
And watch the movie. It's not like it makes the movie any more befuck or anything.
Exactly. You're just more comfortable, which means you're going to fall asleep.
Yeah, hey, you can tip lekker in that cinema. The most expensive tip you take.
Well, not the most expensive.
Not the most, but you know.
But a pricey tip.
A pricey tip. Hey, I'm Matt.
And I'm Peach.
And welcome to that movie review.
Also known as TMR.
Director Guillermo del Toro has always crafted visually interesting worlds in his films. He's shown us this over and over again in films like Pan's Labyrinth, Hellboy 1 and 2, and Pacific Rim.
This director has often alternated between gothic horror and dark fantasy, and in the case of The Shape of Water, he has once again opted for the latter. Guillermo del Toro has crafted an incredibly unique world. And it is against this uniquely crafted world that this director proceeds to give us a dark fantasy film that is nestled within a very important part of world history.
The heydays of the Cold War provides the backdrop against which The Shape of Water plays out. But even though the movie is set in the 1960s, all the themes and everything that it deals with is incredibly relevant to today's audiences.
And this is part of why a movie like The Shape of Water is really worth seeing. Because it serves as a stark reminder that history can often repeat itself, and if we're not careful, it will. Yeah,
you better be careful, Sooner or later they might bring stuff back like, fresca, or, bring the mullet back in fashion or some cuck like it's true. They start wearing bell buttons and shit.
It's true, or some shit breakfast cereal, Uno Turbo. Now he's complaining on the bypass that some small cars was really nagging him in the hall. All kinds of ridiculous things. We don't really
bring on the nuclear war.
Bring on the nuclear war, but leave that
Leave that cuck.
Leave that shit. Right there.
The Shape of Water isn't just a dark fantasy film. It's also somewhat of an adult fantasy. So expect to see, nudity and stuff of a sexual nature. Brings me back to one line in here which I thought was pretty funny. It was like her neighbor tells her that cornflakes was invented to prevent masturbation. And the very next line is like, yeah, that definitely doesn't work. Everyone's formatting.
I wonder if he was being, that was just done for kicks, or whether he was being honest. Like, we should actually research and find out
that.
where the cornflakes was even.
If so, it was a resounding failure.
Yeah, it's true, because I know you eat cornflakes every morning.
Doesn't work.
At the core though, this is a love story, unlike most you'll see in terms of pairing. Initially you might feel uneasy about it all, but once you've taken the fact that the movie is attempting to address multiple issues across the human condition, then it will all start to make sense.
True. It was a bit weird.
Yeah, bruh.
At first,
it was incredibly weird.
We're not giving anything away.
Yeah.
Saying that this is a love story.
In fact, you'll see the poster and you'll realize what's cutting, right?
Correct. But the way they deal with it is very subtle though. Like it's a lot of what is done or what is it's implied.
Yeah, of course. I mean,
and then they just subtly mention or they just gesture at something afterwards. So it's not in your face.
Yeah, it's not in your face, but
it still feels weird.
It's still there, and enough information, sufficient information is conveyed to you as an audience member to let you know exactly what's going on.
The Shape of Water's broad strokes in terms of social applications means that it will resonate with most viewers. And obviously coupled with the fantasy elements, it will engross as well.
Good acting is what cements this movie's status as an interesting and touching one, and the roles are fulfilled with meaning and resonance by Michael Shannon as the villain and Sally Hawkins as the protagonist.
That is correct. So she was very cool. Sally Hawkins was cool.
Yes. Very odd looking, yet very beautiful woman.
Beautiful woman, but like a subtle beauty.
Yeah.
Not an in your face
no way. it's sort of like you have to get used to it, but once you see it, it's like, hey.
She's absolutely beautiful, and the fact that she basically mute the entire film and she can convey the emotions necessary just is a testament to her as an actress, you know what I mean? Absolutely brilliant.
Yeah, and the way like some of, just like the way the film deals with some of her attributes or her habits, it's such a nonchalant manner.
Absolutely.
It's
like a morning routine.
Like a morning routine. Okay, it's that time, she's going to do that again. Let's get the day started.
Enough said. Everybody that watched the film, you know what we're talking about.
Supporting roles are fulfilled by Richard Jenkins.
He was really cool.
He was really good.
He's nominated for Best Supporting Actor.
I'm not surprised because he really brings some serious acting chops and emotional gravitas.
Correct. To the role.
And then finally Octavia Spencer.
Yes, who gives a bit of comedic relief.
Yes.
Zelda?
I think so.
Something like that, yeah. But she's really funny. If you know Octavia Spencer from any sort of role that she plays in films, she generally plays this funny role. So she was pretty good as well.
It's that time, Matthew.
It is that time, PJ. I'm not going to argue with you about who goes first. You go first.
Fine. Because you know what's good. You know how
yeah. Chinese New Year and all that stuff. Yeah.
Thank you. Right, so I'm going to give The Shape of Water 7 out of 10. It's a well-crafted film. It's got good visual effects. It's set in the Cold War era, but it's crafted in a very unique way. It deals with everything from bigotry to racism to gay rights. It's got everything applicable to today's society. So, and it's also a good love story. Check it out.
I'm also going to give it 7 out of 10. While the story isn't perfect, there's little plot holes here and there. Yeah. Obviously, the director has taken a lot of leeway with regards to the backdrop of the Cold War and stuff. And while it's an interesting backdrop, obviously you don't know. It's obviously all fancy.
Yes.
And this could have been shot in a very bland manner, but again, Del Toro's style really comes through, his visual style really comes through in this film, so it's an absolutely beautiful film. So I'm also going to give it 7 out of 10. Go check it out. So that's it this week for that movie review. Thanks for watching, guys. Please like us on Facebook, subscribe on YouTube, and follow us on Instagram and Twitter. Don't miss out, man.